What's on our agenda for today?
175 miles.
It's lofty.
Ooh, man.
Oh, Carlos is poop.
Carlos, we're downwind from Carlos dropping a banger over there. Woohoo, daddy!
We are attempting the New Mexico BDR, starting at the Colorado border, crossing New Mexico, and ending at the Texas border. We'll show you what it's like to cross an entire state off-road, including all the good and not so good things that go along with overlanding. 1,200 miles, and we're giving ourselves 2 weeks to complete it. We are doing this trail in reverse, so we've already covered Section 8 and Section 7, and currently on Section 6.
Alright guys, we're taking a detour. Thought it was going to be tomorrow, but it's today. And hopefully it's worth it, because it's pretty far out of our way. And it is not part of the BDR, but it could be. You want it to be. And we will let you know if it's worth it. We'll let you know what it is when we get there. Alright, here we go. We're in for a little bit of a hike.
We're gonna do a quick hot springs tour.
And you can't see it from the road, so we'll let you know how it is. But this view, I mean, get out of town. That's our view on the walk down. Not too shabby.
Pretty legit.
Yeah. Wow. That is. It's actually super cool looking.
Shortcut right there. A lot of shortcuts around here.
We're still hiking. This is called Spence Hot Springs. And it's free, which is great. It's supposed to be all natural. We're still trying to find it. It's on the way to Jemez, the town. Jemez is south of here. I think we're getting close though. It's right there. There's people in it though, so we'll wait and see when they leave, if we can film it. Alright, here is, sun's shining right in our face, so I'm not sure you'll even be able to see, but we're in the lower pool, which is warm, not hot. Yeah, the upper one's also warm, but warmer than this one. Alright, we gotta sit over there so we can get our picture. Alright, we're going in. There's a little cave in here. Oh my god, this is crazy. Oh my god, it's so much warmer in here, and it's like a little sauna. Brian's getting dressed. He was over it, but I think he's gonna be bummed he didn't come in here. Yeah, it's probably like, I don't know, 10 feet back by, there's the hole. Get in. A little foggy. But it is probably sauna temperature in here. Yeah, this is pretty awesome. But yeah, we were sitting down there and this guy came by and he's like, oh, did you guys go in the cave? We're like, what cave? Yeah, definitely worth it. I don't know, you probably fit 6 to 8 people in here. But yeah, if you can get this place to yourself. Water's pretty warm. I think Brian clocked it at like 88. I think the upper pool's 90, and then in here it's probably closer to 100 with the like super warm air. Yeah, this is pretty cool. There's the hole. I kicked about 6 kids out here to film this. Can I get in there for 1 minute? But yeah, this is super cool.
That's not hot. That looks clear and delicious.
Clear and icy cold. That was really cool. Glad we did that. It's probably a 12, 15 minute hike in, maybe half a mile. up to that from the road, it's free. My legs are prickly and itchy. Think that means anything? Oh, this is probably where the itchies are coming from. Dang it. Of course. This only this only confirms Brian's distaste of hot springs. I don't care.
I call it being
just makes us stronger, Brian.
very selective.
Oh, he is very selective.
Selective in my hot spring experiences.
Yeah. It was cool. I'm a little itchy though.
Yeah.
And I said that before I saw the sign.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Did you get it in your nose?
Nope.
It's probably good then.
Nope. All right, we're at another pit stop.
Soda Dam. Soda Springs.
Soda Dam Springs.
Soda Falls.
Soda Dam Springs. I'm gonna go check it out. You can't get in it. It's just something pretty to look at.
You can get in it if you want.
I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna go look at it. It's right off the road. All right, you wanna see it?
Ta-da!
Ba-dum! Kind of funky. Ooh! Smells stinky. Rotten eggy. Pretty big. There's Brian for scale. Pretty large. We're going to the Jemez
Closing this place down.
historic site. Oh wow, those are cool. Well, this is us at the historic site, which closed 2 minutes ago.
Showed up 1 minute. Yeah, pulled in the parking lot 1 minute
Before they closed.
So
Yeah, there it is.
looks pretty cool though.
There it is. Mm-hmm.
Well,
Typical. We don't plan, that's what happens to us. But there it is. Someday, we'll come back. We are in the town of Jemez. It's kind of our turnaround point. We're gonna head back. You're clear the way we came. And then film the town for you, because it's very quirky. Carlos wants to go camp really badly. And I'm itchy. A couple little shops.
a lot of galleries.
A lot of galleries. There's a gallery right there.
Minerals, rocks, and crystals. Yep.
Another gallery.
Cafe and bakery and dispensary.
Ooh, they got it all in there.
Pottery, sculpture, and gallery.
Hot Springs place right there called the Bathhouse. Ooh, the saloon. It's usually where we want to hang out.
Los Ojos.
Mountain
And the brew house.
house.
Brew house. Don't forget Mountain House Brew House.
That's it. All right, boo-boo.
This was pretty much an all-day, 62-mile round-trip detour. We both agreed it was worth it. So if you want to hit the hot springs, plan for an extra day.
Sunset. Ooh. It's not fully set yet, so technically
That's right.
we're still in play.
We're still okay. We're up on a cool little ridge, though. And there's no real camping spots up here, so we're just gonna find one and add it to Overland. We found our spot. Oh, it's really bright in here.
Ooh.
And we put up our little Reflectix window covers. This is why we call it the chicken bus.
It's ghetto.
It's awesome. And Brian's gonna put up our shades. And then we make sure these are all closed. Bed's down. Bed's finally down.
Then we turn the heater on.
Let me turn the heater on.
But it's 38 degrees.
Yeah, it is cold out. And because we are covered in organisms, according to the hot spring sign, we're both going to take a quick shower. And we'll show you what is involved in us using our crazy, teeny tiny little van shower. All right, let's see if we can do this. Here's our little shower. And these are all the things that live in here. All that has to come out. All right, we're almost there. Okay, then you gotta take these out. It's definitely a pain in the butt, but you know, when you're covered in organisms, you gotta do what you gotta do. And look at just the absolute sheer mess that is our place when someone's taking a shower. Oh, and then you gotta put this up. You get a little shower curtain, snap it up. And then we gotta hook this up, and we're ready to go. All right, and here, it's really hard to do this by myself. There you go. There's our shower.
Undo this a little bit.
There we go. There we go. There's our shower. And the best part is when you're in there, it cleans the whole bathroom.
That's true. That is true.
From day 4. Somebody's pretty spicy this morning. He heard some coyotes howling and he's been spunky ever since. I pulled in here in the dark last night. Didn't realize how pretty it was.
It's the high plains, Maurice. High plains.
Carlos is still just running. Really pretty. What's on our agenda for today?
175 miles.
It's lofty.
We're gonna try to get to Grants, actually. It's probably about 120 maybe. Ooh, man.
Oh, Carlos is
Carlos, we're downwind from Carlos dropping a banger over there. Woohoo, Daddy!
Nice work.
Oh yeah, you think that's funny? You think that's funny?
He does think it's funny. That's disgusting. Anyway, we are just at the very beginning of section 6. So we're going in reverse, remember, 8, 7, and then we're just starting 6.
Heading south. And then there's a large canyon that we're gonna go check out. It's off trail. And then Grants, and then we're just gonna see the scenery.
The landscape's extraordinary.
If there's a ball of yarn or something, we'll tackle it.
All right. See you on the road.
The sun's not that bad.
Are you hiding over there because you stunk us out? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is.
You gonna crawl down there? Get over there?
Maybe. Is there another way around there? We're gonna go walk and see an old school bus. Alright, we hit a huge ravine.
That would be this.
Yeah, we're in it. And it gets to the point where you can't really climb out of it.
I'm sure there's some spots you can get out. Or we just drive back closer to where it was at.
I say we go closer. The ravine wasn't as big. We're gonna back up. see if there's an easier way to get to this stupid school bus. School bus take 2. I know, there's too many ravines. That's all island in there. Had to cross through that ravine. Not too bad. Much shallower than the other one. And Brian's over there, so it looks like we can make it all the way.
We made it. It wasn't easy. It took a lot of determination. These kids did not want to go to school at all. Oh, they had this built out a little bit. Rowdy kids back in the day. Maybe this is the bus they used for speed. Follow these rules. I think they broke some of them. Don't use profane language.
Here, bud.
Ooh, this is the fun hater bus. Wow, they have a lot of room in here. Maybe we should trade in the van for one of these bad boys. Looks like they had a corral here. And this was the water pump. Probably had a windmill on there. And then that's the well. And then they have it for the animals. And maybe take a bath in there every once in a while.
Alright, that was interesting. As always.
It was a corral with a water pump.
Alright.
And that was it. And then somebody was very interested in parting out the bus because they took a lot of parts off of it. It was cool.
I like seeing that stuff.
Prior to me at the time that I was in the open prairie.
Yeah, jeez. Here we go.
Out here, the world thins out until it's just the road, the horizon, and your own breathing. No traffic, no cell service, no witnesses, just miles of dust and silence stretching in every direction. Unless, of course, you count Brian's tales of his supposed days on the prairie. Driving desolate roads feels less like travel, and is more like remembering the way humans were meant to move through wild places without an audience. Time loses its grip, and worries fall off somewhere behind the rear bumper. And every mile reminds you of how small you are in the best possible way.
We've entered a whole new world, kids. So this is supposed to be the most remote section of the BDR. Is section 6. So they say.
We passed a reveler.
Oh, we did. Our other rebel. You saw us.
They had a fancy new one.
Give us a ring.
This isn't something everyone chooses to do. It can be lonely, sure, but it's the kind of loneliness that feels honest, grounding, and quietly unforgettable.
And action.
We found an awesome place to stop for lunch.
This is the best place ever, the Maurice?
Well, there's a lot of good places out here, so I'm not gonna rank it. It's just good.
I think it's pretty good.
Uh-huh. Oops.
Remove that window for me, Maurice. You got it.
Thanks. Let's eat lunch.
Yummy.
We're doing Greek wraps today. Here in the Chicken Bus Cantina. Brian's eating all the feta cheese.
There you go, it's delicious. Look how much she got. There's enough to go around for all of you guys and us.
It feeds an army. Brian's eating it all though, but that's okay. And he's learning about feta cheese. That was kind of weird.
One of Europe's finest cheesemakers.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, was it say on the top?
It is Europe's finest cheesemaker, made in Buffalo, New York.
Yeah, made in the USA.
I'm from New York. It's all good.
Hey, it's all about
I'll
the
eat
recipe. It's not where it's made, it's the recipe.
I'll eat it. What do you guys think? Look how good this looks. Damn. Those are good.
Spur the just side of the road business going on here.
That's right. Now he's got to add the secret ingredient.
Italian
I.e.
dressing.
Italian dressing. Because it tastes close enough to Greek dressing.
Well,
I'm
hey,
gonna eat.
we were debating about this yesterday. The Italian dressing is really good with Greek type stuff.
It is.
And on the back of this container, Europe's leading cheese expert, these feta crumbles are perfect for a bruschetta.
Sounds Italian to me.
Sounds pretty Italian to me too. And I bet it would be. So don't shy away, kids.
Mm-mm. There's our view out of the door.
It's no Chipotle.
You're comparing me to Chipotle? It's gotten that bad.
Oh, there's no comparison. There's no comparison.
Not cool. Not cool. Ryan would literally eat Chipotle every day if he could.
I did eat it every day when I was traveling.
Yep.
I was working so hard, fingers to the bone, just trying to make sure that Marish has everything that she would ever desire.
What?
Yeah. And I had to have Chipotle every day to make that happen.
You're trailing off to a weird world. Anyway, this is our awesome lunch spot. That's not Chipotle.
Well, guys, we're going to enjoy this amazing lunch spot and let Brian dream about his beloved Chipotle. We'll see you next time as we continue the New Mexico BDR.
Poor Chewy. We're just not very nice to him. That's what it's supposed to look like. And that's what we did to it.
Thanks for watching. Please consider liking and subscribing to our channel. It really helps us out by allowing us to reach a larger audience.